let's just get into coming to Christ, okay? What is coming to Christ? All right. And I'm going to break that down to you guys. All right. And I want to hear from you. What is coming to Christ? What does that mean to you? All right. Well, for me, coming to Christ, what that means for me is basically, and I'm going to be saying it throughout each season of the show, of this podcast here, which is a relationship with Jesus Christ. Coming to Christ means you are giving your all. You are laying it down. You are giving it to the Lord. You are laying down your burden. You are letting God hear your cries, letting him hear everything that you have to give to him. All right. Because whatever you leave at the altar, it stays at the altar and with God. You don't take that burden back with you. You don't. Cause listen up. If you take that with you, if you have that burden onto you, you take that with you into your life. That is terrible. That is terrible. Leave it to God. Let God handle it. Cause God will fix it. He will fix it. And what? In his own timing. And we're going to have to accept that and learn that, because we always want things to happen bam, 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 bam. Am I right? No, it's not like that. That's not how God works. That's not how God works. He works in mysterious ways. Am I right? I'm preaching to somebody out there right now. He works in mysterious ways. Okay. And, you have to give it all to God, because he answers all of our prayers. He answers every one of our prayers, and he will answer them, and he will give whatever that he desires in our life in his own timing. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be the next day, next week, next month, next year, 2 years from now. Whenever the timing is, it is always right. It is always right. Okay. So you have to remember that. And then also what coming to Christ means to me is, it means so many things. It means so many things. It really does. Of having a love for others. Am I right? Because Christ loved us, right? Because it says in John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. God love us. Christ Jesus love us. So we need to be able, while we're on this earth, to love others. Am I right? Am I right? Of course I am right. Because the world today is something else. It is something else. And we need to get our life in check. We do. We need to check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. And that was one of my, oh my gosh, my late neighbor and church member always preach about. We have to check ourselves from the inside. We have to. Because boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's all I'm going to have to do. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. But coming to Christ, it means so many things. It means so many things. But I want to know from you, what does coming to Christ means to you? And please share that with me. And I would love to hear your guys' response to it. I really do. I really do.